But first, let's spend some time with this very unusual family.
Spend $14.95 for 2 records and 2 cassettes to Popo, box 1289.
Hey, Bud, you forgot to take out the trash last night.
Dad, I didn't know it was my night.
Hey, ignorance of the chores is no excuse.
Well, you know, I had a really good reason.
Oh, yeah?
Yes.
Well, your mother will be the judge of that.
All rise. The court family is now in session. The Honorable Annie Court, your mother, presiding.
Be seated. Today we hear the family versus Bud Court in the case of the rotting rubbish. Bud, you will be judged by a jury of your peers, namely your brothers and sisters.
Hey, Bud, I'm sorry about stealing my diary right about now.
Come on, guys. It's only garbage. Let's not make a federal case out of it, okay?
The prosecuting attorney will now present his case on behalf of the family.
Thank you, honey. Your Honor.
Excuse me, Your Honor. May I have permission to approach the bench, please?
Certainly.
Thanks. Mom, I think I hurt my finger.
Oh, you poor baby. I'll kiss it and make it better.
May I continue?
Oh, proceed.
Thank you. Your Honor, I'd like to submit for the court's approval Exhibit A. Last night's garbage.
I object. This isn't last night's garbage. It's this morning's garbage.
Well, Counselor Court, how do you explain this?
It's simple, Your Honor. We had to put this morning's garbage on top of last night's garbage because this young man failed to live up to his family obligation.
Objection overruled. Does the defendant have anything to say in rebuttal?
Yes, Your Honor, I do. Members of the jury, Your Honor, Mr. Day. On the night in question, I informed my father that I would not be able to fulfill certain family responsibilities due to the fact that I would be engaged in an important school project. And I was excused from these chores by this very same father that now stands before the court accusing me of dereliction of duty. I rest my... Whoa, man, that was beautiful.
Silence, silence, order from that court. Well, Mr. Prosecutor, do you wish to cross-examine the defendant?
You bet I do. Now, the defendant here claims he was doing his homework. But I submit that in actuality, he was watching TV.
No way. He can't prove that.
Silence, silence, young man. One more outburst like that and I will hold you in contempt. And I will ground you for the rest of your natural life, you Mr. Smarty Pants. Now, can you prove this allegation?
Your Honor, I believe I can. Were you, or were you not, discussing last night's episode of Perfect Strangers with your best friend, Bobby Manelli? And did you or did you not describe the plot in which Balky returned some meatballs?
That's a lie. I haven't seen Bobby all week. And besides, Balky doesn't go to Meatballs. He goes to the mall. Yeah. Oops. Okay. All right. I did it. I did watch a little bit of Perfect Strangers. But I did not watch Full House or Family Matters. And I did work on my project. I even got a B+ on it. That should show in here. Right?
Your Honor, I rest my case.
Very good. Sons and daughters of the jury, it is now your responsibility to decide whether or not Bud Court is guilty of failing to take out the garbage.
Can we see a transcript?
No! Sit down!
Oh, Mom!
Okay. Has the jury reached a verdict?
We have, Your Honor.
What say you? we find the defendant, Bud Court, not guilty.
Yes! What?
Not guilty!
How could you do that with all this evidence against him?
Well, it's easy. He's our bro.
Excuse me. Aren't you forgetting something?
What?
I pay your allowance.
Mistrial?